Hey, this is Rosa RCG Creations. How are you? I'm bringing to you today something, it's pretty inexpensive. I love trail mix, but there's all kinds out there, different prices, depends on what store you go to. I like to go to our local store, Aldi, A-L-D-I. It's a discounted grocery store, and a lot of their products are really good. A lot of them are not so good. I have a list on my phone of items do not buy at Aldi. But again, it's like anything else at any other store, your local grocery store. You know, some things are just really good, some things just are not. But anyway, I got this bag here of, it's called Southern Grove, and it's called Serenity Trail Mix. It's almond, walnuts, and raisins with dried cranberries, hazelnuts, and pecans. I love all that. Okay, but I also really love the freeze-dried tropical pineapple. I don't know if this is freeze-dried. In fact, let me read it to see if it's freeze-dried. Let's see. It contains pineapple, sugar, citric acid, sodium. Don't ask me how the word is. There it is. Right there. I don't know how to pronounce it. It does say refrigerate this bag after opening. Oh, I never knew that. I've never refrigerated it. I was just keeping it in my sealed mason jar. This is not really a mason jar, but because this is trail mix, I guarantee you it's not going to last a week. Trail mix just does not last that long with me. Maybe 2 weeks, but not even that long. So I think I'm going to be good to go because I've been doing this for like 4 or 5 years now. I've been buying this same brand of pineapple, but I've never have refrigerated it. But I just noticed it says refrigerate after opening. Okay, well, we'll see. And then I'm going to add that in there. And then I'm going to add my dried fruit melody, which contains pineapple, banana chips, papaya, golden raisins, and coconut. And this, let's see, does it say? Oh, this is terrible. I cannot read it. It's green, lime green writing on white. If you can read that, great, but I just can't do it. Not going to happen. Not going to happen with me. Okay, so anyway, all I'm basically going to do is going to open up these containers, each one, mix it all up, stick it in my jar, and that's it. And that's my trail mix. And then for me to take to work, I just put everything, once I mix it all up, I put everything in one of these little bags, and that's what I take with me to work. That way I just have a little small container, and you see I cut it just above the little seal, so it's going to seal again. And you can feel, be careful where you're cutting, and of course some of these bags already tell you where to do it, or you can just rip it. Some of them do that, some of them don't. And then put it all in there. I've got clean hands, so I've washed and soaked them down, so I know they're clean. So actually, anytime you're dealing with food, you definitely want to make sure you've got clean, sterilized equipment, tools, containers, everything you're doing, because remember, you're putting this and it's going to sit in the shelf for a while, either on the shelf, or it's going to sit in your fridge, or it's going to sit in your pantry. And you don't want any bugs or anything to get into it, and you definitely don't want it to contaminate, okay? It'll make you sick, because it will make you sick. And from what I've read and seen, a lot of stuff, botulism is something you don't see it, you can't smell it. Here I'm going to separate the little clumpies and stuff, so you just take extra precaution, especially when you're doing anything with food. It's always a good, safe thing to do. Okay, so that's pretty much mixed up. Now, I'm just going to grab my hand. I could use a funnel, but you know what? This is a wide mouth jar. I'm good to go with that. I'm not fine. And I'm just going to pour it in there. And you get a mixture, a little bit of everything. Don't forget, go to the bottom of it. Make sure everything got mixed up. But this is a great snack, and I'm getting older. I hit 60 this year, so I really have to watch my food intake. Actually, I need to lose weight, but like a lot of us do, okay, it is what it is. And then you just wipe down any residue that may be on there. If you wanted to, you could vacuum pack this. I wouldn't trust it because of all the oils and all the peanuts and everything else. And then also for the simple fact that that container did say refrigerate the pineapple after you open it, but I wouldn't, you know, you do what you think is best, but I would not vacuum pack this. Number one, I know it's not going to last that long, and I know I'm not going to use this for long-term storage. I do know that you can vacuum pack the peanuts and the walnuts for, I think, 6 months to a year storage and vacuum pack it. But I'm not going to do it because it's not going to last me that long. Now this other container here, I think this was big enough. I'm just going to pour in here. And then this is what I'm going to take to the office. And I'm going to keep it at my desk so I have a little afternoon snack. If I get hungry, or if I forgot my lunch, which I tend to do, I have something to carry me over until I get home for supper. So I'm just going to pour this in here. And I don't care what the container says because I know this is something that I just made myself. I just created my own trail mix with store-bought items. I'm going to pat it down because I'm trying to get the last little bit to fit in the same container. I don't want to use another container if I can help it. Good, I have just enough. Okay. Shake off the excess. Lay that down. I'm trying to have it settle so I can close this bag and not have any problems with it. The sealing. Okay, not gonna work too much. So I'm gonna shake the jar. Shake it so everything settles in and it gives you a little bit more room. I'm going to take some of this out of the bag to fill my jar. Shake that down, let it settle. Okay, see, nice seal, and you can tell it's sealed. And I'm ready to go for my lunch. So that's going to stay with me at the office. Wipe my rim just to make sure there's no food particles. And I'm all sealed. This I'll take to work. When this is empty, I'll just take some out of the jar and refill in here. And this is probably going to last me a good month, month and a half. Easy. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. You'll have a great day. Bye-bye.